Yeah, absolutely. I've got I am taking time out of my day because I care about your success. I care about I care about all of your entire team. I'm just making sure. Can you guys hear me okay? All right, good. So I have 10 minutes. I have 10 minutes because in 10 minutes, I have a demo that I have to be on because I need to go close another deal. So inside the next 10 minutes, within the next 10 minutes, have a pen ready because I'm going to give you some technology, some strategies, and some abilities that I learned to take me from where I was to where I am now. And I'm going to give you something for free that you can use today for the next 6 days. I have something very special. Now, that being said, I work for the #1 sales trainer on planet Earth. If you know who Grant Cardone is, you probably know him as an author of 8 best-selling business books. You may know him as somebody who has $3 billion worth of real estate, the private jet, the helicopter for himself, the helicopter for his wife. This is the guy that I use as a mentor. And this is what happened. I grew up in a small town, very poor. We had 5 kids in my family. My dad and my mom could barely make ends meet, and we lived paycheck to paycheck my whole life. My dad's favorite lesson to me about money, that's what I want to talk to you about today in the next 9 minutes, is money. I'm talking to you about money and the way wealthy people think about money. My dad taught me lessons on money. He taught me money doesn't grow on trees. He taught me don't talk to strangers. He taught me be happy with what you have. And he taught me money won't buy you happiness. Problem with that is strangers have all of your money. The people you don't know are the people you're going to do business with. Money actually grows on trees. It's made from a cotton bush, and there's more money on planet Earth than there are trees. There's just a shortage of people that know how to go get them. And yeah, money won't buy you happiness, but when was the last time somebody told you you can't buy anything being broke, right? And by the way, I don't get paid to be happy. I get paid to be certain. I get paid to be excellent. I get paid to be great, not happy. So I'm not worried about being happy. So what I did when I'm a high school dropout because I knew I needed to have some money in order to live on this planet. I dropped out of high school, and for 20 years, I lived paycheck to paycheck in America, barely making ends meet. And then after 20 years, I was introduced to Grant Cardone, and he taught me some different principles. Okay, and I'm going to share 3 of them with you right now. So if you're taking notes, I want you to write this down. Grant Cardone, in the last 8 years of being with him, has taught me 3 things about money. Number 1, he taught me how to earn money. He taught me how to go out and get money. He taught me how to close deals, how to go get revenue, how to find money and where it is. He taught me how to earn the money. Number 2, he taught me how to keep that money, because there's some people that know how to earn it, but then they lose it. They earn it, and then I'm gone on a trip, and then they're broke again. And then I buy the belt, and then I got the Gucci shoes, and I got the sports car, but they don't know how to keep the money. And right now, the best way, if you're thinking right now, dude, I want to know how to keep my money, the best way to keep your money is to invest it in yourself. Bet on yourself, because when you invest it in yourself, no one can ever take that money from you. They can't take that experience. They can't take that knowledge from you. And when you invest that into yourself, you actually become better at earning money. The third thing that Grant taught me was, hey man, multiply your money. That's the game you really want to play. You want to get your money pregnant, have little money babies, right? You want to have a golden goose, but the golden goose is only good as long as she lays eggs. You want to be able to invest and multiply your money, because adding doesn't help you. Like if you were to add 10 plus 10, that's 20. 10 times 10 is 100. You want to multiply. But a lot of people want to jump to the multiplication. Well, I just want to start multiplying. Well, you ain't got any money to multiply because you haven't learned how to earn it, and you haven't learned how to keep it. So after 1 year of learning how to earn and keep money, I had doubled my income using Grant Cardone's systems and Grant Cardone's education on money. Within 24 months, I became a 1% earner in America, a 1% earner in America. High school dropout, lived paycheck to paycheck my whole life. And within 24 months of using Grant Cardone's content, I became a 1% earner. Within 3 years, I was writing 6-figure checks, American dollars, 6-figure checks, buying multifamily apartment buildings with Grant Cardone, and my money started to multiply. The only way that that was ever going to happen is by choosing to play a game called going for greatness. So if you're taking notes, you want to write this down. You have to have the right target. You have to have the right target, and your target should be greatness and freedom. The target should be greatness and freedom. Okay, the wealthiest people on the planet were not going for wealth for the boats and the cars. They were going for wealth because they want freedom. They want to be able to go wherever they want to go, whenever they want to go there, for as long as they want to go there, with whoever they want to go there with. And that's what we teach at 10X. And that's what Grant Cardone is about. We want freedom to do whatever you want with it. In fact, you don't like have so much money, you're not even worried about money. But in order to do that, you have to be able to know different things about money. In fact, the reason you have the money that you have right now is because of the lessons you were taught about money. The money you make right now is what you believe about money. And it actually could be holding you back from getting bigger. It could be holding you back from getting more. So one of the things that you would have to do is actually unlearn some of the things that you know about money. And I'm going to do, and here's an example. One example is a lot of people were taught, don't talk to strangers. Mama said, hey, don't talk to strangers. Don't talk to people you don't know. Don't talk to strangers. Strangers are bad. And then dad said, what? Don't do business with your friends and your family. Don't do business with friends and family. Okay, so here's my question. If you're not supposed to talk to strangers, people you don't know, and you're not supposed to do business with your friends and family, people you do know, who does that leave left to do business with? That's why you're broke. That's why you're hitting the level, because you're listening to your mom and your dad who didn't have money. If you're taking notes, write this down. Do not take advice from people that do not have what you want, right? Don't ask your single friend how to be in a relationship. Don't ask your friends that don't have kids how to raise kids, and don't listen to people, even if it's your mom and your dad and your aunt, and your uncle and your grandma. You love them and they're great people and she makes the best pie in the world. If she is not wealthy, do not ask her about money, because she can only tell you what she knows. And if she knew about money, she would have money. So this is what I want to do. Everybody write this down. And Jinan, if you could please write this down in the chat, because you can write it in all different languages. But here's where I want you guys to go. Here's the gift. Right now, Grant Cardone started a 10X money challenge yesterday. It's for 7 days. Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank was on last night. And in 1 hour and 30 minutes, it starts again. You will be invited to a private Facebook group. It's for the next 7 days. Go to grantcardone.com/challenge. 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 Okay, Grant's going to go live. If you want the recording, which we don't even have it recorded yet because it's not finished, and you want the workbook that comes along with it, there'll be a $47 charge. If you don't want that, you just want to listen for free, which you absolutely can, and be a part of the Facebook group, it's grantcardone.com/challenge, and your homework will be grantcardone.com/homework. All right, Jinan, that's the time I got for you today. Gary, you're looking fly, bro. Any question? I got 60 seconds. Any question for me?
Well, no questions, because we're going to communicate very soon. Well, we just want to say that everything you said about how the teachings of Grant Cardone completely changed your life. That's why we invested in those trainings. That's why we got the licensee program. That's why we got the accelerator program. And your training was really amazing. And what we did exactly in July, we did a workshop teaching everything you taught us to our team. And I'm sure everything we're going to learn and do together, the target is to bring all those amazing trainings and ideas and concepts to the Middle East. And of course, this is our first collaboration, and we're going to do much more together.
I'm excited.
So
I'm excited. Hey, if you want to get a hold of me, best way to do it, at Dave Robards on Instagram. Please follow me. I'd love to communicate with everybody. I need some more friends around the world, man. I need some more people in Lebanon and Dubai. I'm all over. I need some more friends. Okay. And I'm a great friend to have. In fact, I'm like your big brother. Now, with your big brother, this is what's going to happen. Okay. We might not always see eye to eye, right? We might not always mesh, but my job is to make sure that you're doing the right things. Okay. So if we don't see eye to eye, it's only because I'm telling you the truth and you're messing up. Okay. But that also means, that also comes with protection. Means that when I'm your big brother, dude, nobody is messing with you. No, your money gets to stay where it is. You're protected, you're secure. And if you want that, if you want somebody that's going to tell you the truth, care about you enough to say, this is the right way to do it, and protect you, dude, follow me on Instagram and let's connect and let's do something big. I love you both. Thank you so much for having me. I feel honored. And I'll see you both really soon. Anything else you need from me, please let me know. And hopefully I'll see you guys on Instagram and I'll speak with you real soon. Be great.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much.